everyone, Alex here. And before we dive into today's exciting video, I want to pause for just one quick moment because I know so many of you watch my videos every single week, but most of you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, and I just don't want you to miss out on any Kansas City Chiefs news, highlights, or updates. So if you are one of those people who keeps coming back but hasn't subscribed yet, go ahead and click that button right now. It's free, it helps this channel grow, and it keeps me motivated to bring you the latest Chiefs content faster than anywhere else. All right, let's jump into it, because today we're talking about something electric. Patrick Mahomes' top plays against the New York Giants in Week 3 of the 2025 in season, and trust me, you're going to want to stick around until the very end, because some of these highlights are absolutely jaw-dropping and show exactly why Mahomes is one of the most unstoppable quarterbacks we have ever seen in football. Now, Chiefs Kingdom, you already know whenever Mahomes takes the field, you can expect magic, and this game against the Giants was no different. The energy inside Arrowhead was electric, the crowd was loud, and you could feel that everyone knew this was going to be one of those Mahomes showcases where he does something that leaves all of us shaking our heads, wondering how in the world he pulled that off from the very first drive. Mahomes looked locked, and the confidence was there, the accuracy was there, and the chemistry with his receivers was absolutely on point. And that set the tone for what turned into a highlight reel performance. Let's start with one of the most ridiculous throws of the game in the first quarter. The Chiefs were facing a third and long situation. It looked like the Giants' defense had everything covered. They were bringing pressure. Mahomes rolled out to his right, avoiding one defender, then another, and just when it seemed like he was about to run out of room, he launched a pass across his body, 40 yards down the field, hitting Rashee Rice in stride, and the crowd absolutely exploded. Plays like this are why fans call him a magician, because no other quarterback makes those kinds of throws with that kind of consistency. But it didn't stop there. Mahomes kept coming back with more magic. On the very next drive, he connected with Travis Kelce for a perfectly timed seam route. The ball placement was unbelievable, threading the needle between two Giants defenders. It's almost unfair how well Mahomes and Kelce read each other's minds. They've been doing this for years now, and every time they link up, it feels like they're creating a new chapter in Chiefs history. One of my personal favorite plays of the game came late in the second quarter. With the Chiefs in the red zone, the Giants brought heavy pressure, blitzing right up the middle. Mahomes looked cornered, but instead of panicking, he backpedaled, shifted to his left, and just before he was hit, he flipped a no-look shovel pass to Isaiah Pacheco, who bulldozed his way into the end zone. And I don't care how many times we see Mahomes do this kind of thing, it never gets old. The man simply redefines what a quarterback can be every single week now. We can't talk about Mahomes' top plays without mentioning his deep ball, because in the third quarter, he delivered a bomb that will be replayed all season long on a second and short. Mahomes dropped back, had all the time in the world, thanks to great protection, and unleashed a 60-yard rocket to rookie wideout Xavier Worthy, who turned on the Jets and left the Giants' secondary in the dust. Touchdown. Kansas City and Arrowhead nearly shook from the roar of them fans. That right there is the future of this offense. Mahomes to Worthy, speed, precision, and pure excitement. But here's the thing, it's not just the highlight reel throws that make Mahomes so special. It's his awareness, his ability to extend plays, and his leadership in clutch moments. Take, for example, the fourth quarter. The Chiefs were trying to put the game away, up by just one score. Mahomes took a snap, faced immediate pressure, spun away from a defender, and instead of forcing a risky throw, he tucked the ball and ran for a first down, sliding just past the marker. That play didn't light up the stat sheet, but it showed his maturity, his poise, and his determination to do whatever it takes to win for his team. Another incredible play that had fans buzzing came later in that same drive. With the Giants stacking the box expecting a run, Mahomes executed a perfect play action, rolled out to his right, and threw a dart across his body to Marquez Valdez, scantling in the back of the end zone. The placement was unreal, threading it just over the fingertips of a defender. That's vintage Mahomes, making throws that only he can make, and doing it with complete confidence. Chiefs Kingdom, this entire game was a reminder of why we are so lucky to have Patrick Mahomes as our quarterback. It wasn't just about the touchdowns. It was about the moments where he turned nothing into something, the times when the pocket collapsed, but somehow he found a way to deliver the ball or extend the play. It was about the leadership he showed, rallying his teammates and keeping the energy alive, even when the Giants tried to fight back. Mahomes isn't just playing quarterback, he's redefining the position, and every week we get a front row seat to greatness. Now I want to hear from you guys, because I know Chiefs fans always have strong opinions. Which play from Mahomes against the Giants was your favorite? Was it the crossbody throw to Rashee Rice, the no-look shovel to Pacheco, the 60-yard bomb to Xavier Worthy, or maybe that clutch scramble in the fourth quarter? Drop your answers in the comments below, because I'll be reading and responding to as many as I can, and I love seeing which moments stand out the most to you. Before we wrap up, let's take a second to appreciate the bigger picture, because this game wasn't just about flashy highlights. It was about momentum. It was about building confidence heading into the rest of the season. When Mahomes plays at this level, the entire team feeds off it. The defense plays harder. The receivers run sharper routes. The running backs hit the holes with more power. It all connects, and it starts with number 15 leading the way. That's why these highlights matter. They're not just plays. They're proof that the Chiefs are still the team to beat in the AFC Chiefs Kingdom. If you enjoyed watching Mahomes light up the Giants, make sure you're locked in here on this channel, because I'll be breaking down more highlights, more updates, and more news every single week. And if you still haven't subscribed, now is the time, because you don't want to miss what's coming. We've got a long season ahead, full of big matchups, injuries, roster moves, and of course more Mahomes magic. So hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join the community, because this is the place where Chiefs fans come together. Mahomes magic. So hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join the community, because this is the place where Chiefs fans come together. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed reliving Mahomes' top plays from Week 3 against the Giants as much as I did. This was one of those games where you just sit back, smile, and realize how lucky we are to witness greatness in real time. And trust me, there are plenty more moments like this coming this season. I'm Alex, and I'll be back very soon with more Chiefs content. Until then, take care, stay hyped, and go Chiefs.